What is good, fellas, and hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. We got a lot to talk about this morning when it comes to Madden 26. Before we hop in and talk about anything brand new, we do have a few quick small things we do need to go over. First things first, thank you guys so much for 11,000 subscribers. With that said, though, we are currently on the road to 15K, so if you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy daily Madden 26 Ultimate Team content, I feel like you know what to do. Drop a like on this video if you have not already. 175 likes in 24 hours will be a gift card giveaway for you guys over in my Discord. Speaking on that Discord, we did hit the like goal yesterday, so there is an active gift card giveaway currently going on top of any Madden tournament or rate my team or pretty much everything else we do on the channel. It also does run directly through the Discord. If you guys are not already in there, I would highly recommend. Now that we got that all out of the way, let's hop into today's morning video because, fellas, yes, we don't have any content coming, but we do have some things we got to talk about. That is what I want to start with. We got three pretty big things we need to talk about. One, the preseason standout promo will be coming tomorrow. Number two, worldwide access, or the standard edition of Madden 26, will be going live. And so because of that, everything tied into early access is just going to expire. And then number three, not as big for the morning video because, well, I'm recording this before anything has turned over, but Ultimate Team Weeklies are set to expire here in 2 hours and 51 minutes. Having this video go live at 10:30, that is when all of this is going to refresh and reset. Now that I'm looking at the time, I'm pretty sure the Moshi math is still mathing right there. When this does refresh, because we can start here, I would assume weeklies are just going to refresh and expire. It's not going to be like how it was in Madden 25. Now, I could be wrong. I honestly hope I'm wrong. I don't love this change, but it is something we are going to have to adjust for. Solo seasons of the league and solo seasons of the run. This afternoon, once this all does refresh, I've got 2 more games in the 4th run, and then I'm finished with everything for this week. I'm going to be dropping a video breaking down the best ways to finish off the run and the league. It does take a good bit of time. Depending on the type of player you are, I would highly recommend you guys do this. Main reason being you're unlocking solo season tokens. These solo season tokens can be used in sets to unlock free champions. Then, of course, I would also assume that down here in the Ultimate Team Weeklies, we'll have more season tickets today, and then the weekly log, and you should receive another silver key. When it comes to program XP, people are asking, why don't we have more program XP? We haven't had any new promos. Tomorrow, with the preseason standouts, we should have new season 1 promo XP. This won't expire until the end of season 1, but just make sure you guys knock this out. It's not that difficult, and it's 75,000 XP. By the end of today, once we have all of the XP, I would assume we can probably grind up to like level 17 or level 18, and then once we get an additional 75,000 XP with preseason standouts, probably going to be able to push to like level 22 by the end of this week. Popping over here into season 1 sets, right here is the solo season token B&D champion set. Talking about this in depth this afternoon, but just so we are all on the same page, you can earn up to 8 tokens per week as of right now. If you guys didn't unlock, let's just say like 3 of the tokens from this week, you get the champion for free right now. After that, I would assume we're going to have a leeway period where I don't think we'll be able to unlock a second free champion this season. Maybe we will if EA increases the number of tokens we are able to unlock. It will give us a chance to catch up if you guys didn't play either of the solo modes this week. Trust me, if you guys didn't realize it was a thing, I didn't realize it was a thing until about 3 days ago, and that's why I still haven't finished when things are supposed to reset here in about 2 hours. Also getting asked questions about the gold and the silver keys. I don't think these things are going to expire every single week. I would assume they just sit here in your item binder. You guys can see right now I have mine just currently sitting in set. When it comes to the solo champions mode, I haven't played this mode yet. I have heard it's not worth playing on hard just because you aren't able to get the maximum point. From my understanding, this is basically solo battles, so like doing well in the game actually matters. It gives you a different tier reward, and then you rank up from that. The top tier reward, 2 end zone packs at level 6, that is great. I just heard it's really difficult to actually get to level 6. And if you are somebody who plays it on the medium mode, which I think is what I'm going to do for the first time, you're not getting as good of rewards, but it should be a little bit easier. Now that I'm looking at the rewards again, I know that's what I just said. I might just say screw it and rip the hard mode. Hail Mary packs and pay dirt packs compared to end zone packs. If you understand what you're doing, end zone packs are so much better than pay dirt packs. I mean, my pack luck this year hasn't been very good, but in theory, on paper, they should be better. So that'll probably be what I do. I haven't figured out a meta to this at all. I will let you guys know what I end up doing as soon as I figure it out, but just so we know, that's where my head is currently at, and I don't think the keys are going to expire ever. Let's talk about worldwide access and early access ending coming tomorrow. With that, a few different things will be coming to the game. Number 1, head-to-head ranked will officially be unlocked tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time. I expect as soon as ranked to go live, it's going to be super glitchy, it's going to be super annoying, it's going to be super sweaty. Once this mode opens, do not attempt to play a game. It is either going to be super sweaty or super buggy. There's not going to be an in-between. If you are somebody who cares about your placement and your ranked, I would give it like 15 to 30 minutes and then hop into a game. I'm telling you, right when it opens at 12 is going to be a mass influx of players trying to get into a ranked game. I do think ranked is worth it. I would just give it like 20 or 30 minutes tomorrow. When it comes to the ranked rewards, we've talked about this a few times. The elite and below, or I guess it's the hero and below tier, is going to be Benjamin St-Juste. He's like a 6'3 defensive back. He was a commander last year. Absolutely terrible. Champion tier is the money tier. It's going to be Malik Neighbors. He has 89 speed, I believe, with all 3 wonderful team chemistries. It's a great card right there. And then top 100 is going to get a 89 overall Ted Hendricks. If you're good enough to make it to top 100, shout out you. You're a freaking stud. Go get Ted Hendricks. But I feel like a majority of us will be grinding for that Malik Neighbors. And St-Juste will be good. I just, would rather have Malik Neighbors than Ben St-Juste, who is terrible on my favorite football team. These cards will officially get revealed from EA tonight. If I had to guess, preseason standout reveals will drop at 7, and then head-to-head rank reveals will happen at 8. Maybe they reveal ranked at like 3 p.m. today. All you gotta know, this mode is coming tomorrow. It will be here. Gauntlet will be coming this Friday. It will unlock at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's pretty much the exact same form of Gauntlet we've seen every single year we've had it, so you go 10-0, you get a bunch of rewards, you get some really cool cards. Those players will be revealed Thursday night, if I had to guess, at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And if you want to enter into the Gauntlet, there is no more win games and MUT champs to actually enter in. It's 25 wins in ranked per week. Will give you a free entry. They're basically encouraging you to play head-to-head ranked. If you want to make it to the champion tier, you're probably going to have to win 25 times. So I do think that is a big W change from EA. And then if you don't get the 25 wins, you can just spend 50,000 coins. If you're a good player, Gauntlet is where you want to spend your weekend time. The rewards are great. The reward players are also going to be very good. I haven't seen the stats, but it's like a Nolan Smith and somebody else who's going to be wicked quick. So it's something you're going to want to spend some time in. Just talked about the good parts coming on Thursday. Let's talk about some bad things. All of the early access content will be leaving. No, the cards you have on your team will not leave your team. But the pregame access solos, these things are going to be done. If you haven't knocked these things out by now, I don't know what you're doing. Go in there and get them done. The field pass, very similar to the solo challenges. You clearly just haven't been playing the game if you haven't finished these things off. They're not hard. I mean, I haven't done a single set, and I've been done since the very first day. Just make sure you guys have one pregame access player in your lineup. We all get one for free. Win games, you don't have to have any players in your lineup and finish off the solo challenges. You do get a free 82 plus overall B&D early access player. This all will be leaving today. And yes, the Trevon Diggs upgrade tokens will also be leaving today. The card kind of sucks for me on my team, but it's a free DB, and so you probably should want to take the free DB. The worst part about, early access ending is the house rules. It has nothing to do with the online house rules. I saw somebody get to 50 wins and they didn't pull an elite out of their clutch elite pack. It's kind of crazy. I am very interested to see what happens to the market. I guess not what happens to the market, but how good are these packs once golds drop in price? Objectively, gold players will not be selling for 60,000 coins. Dante Thornton will eventually become cheaper. Pack odds better become better when that is the case. But it's this mode right here. Pre-game access, lead to success. This thing has been money. I have heard from a few of you guys that it actually got a little bit more difficult as of yesterday. I don't know how true that is. I haven't spent time in here since, I guess, the day before yesterday, so 2 days ago. But make sure you guys come in here and get at least one more run. If you guys are doing this right, you will make at least 40 to 50,000 coins. And when I mean do this right, you're going to open up all the packs and you are going to re-roll all the golds you get up into better golds. Any gold player selling for less than 1,500 coins, I usually just re-roll up into a bigger and better gold. The higher overall the player is, the more expensive the card is going to sell for. And if you do this right, you will walk away making 40,000 coins. And you can have some pretty bad pack luck. You just got to roll things properly. It's very similar to the Hail Mary method, which we have talked about a few times on the channel. I don't know if sets are going to expire for pregame access, but I do want to guarantee you the training packs are going to expire. You guys are going to notice I still have the pregame access elite pack. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I don't know why I haven't opened this thing up. This really hasn't been in the forefront of my brain. I probably will rip that open today on stream around 2 p.m. Eastern time. Come roll through, and we'll see if we can get a little bit lucky. It's free profit. If you guys have not opened it up already, would highly recommend you guys do so. Every single day, for those who are new to Madden, we do have these things called one coin pack. Every single day we have like a 75 plus one. We also have a 70 plus one. It's just free coins. Make sure you guys are ripping them open. When we do have content go live, so I would assume with preseason standouts tomorrow, we're probably going to have a 79 plus overall preseason standout player pack. And usually those things can generate you anywhere from like 9 to like 15,000 coins. So just some little tips to make sure you guys are opening up everything free EA is giving us. That said though, let's talk about the preseason standouts promo, because we know some things about the promo. We don't know everything about the promo. You gotta expect it's probably going to be a 2-part promo. I know that because on the content schedule, it says release 1. Anytime a content schedule says promo name release 1 or like a release 2, you know it's going to be a multi-part promo. If a content schedule just says, last year we had it, I'm pretty sure it just said free agency. That was for the free agency promo. It didn't say free agency release 1. The free agency promo was just a 1-part promo. But in this case, you gotta expect preseason standouts to most likely be a 2-part promo. When content does go live, and once we have the cards in the game for a few days, we've talked about this a ton, so I'm not going to drive this point home again. Things are going to get cheaper. Sell off majority of your team. When I mean sell off majority of your team, I mean sell off your expensive cards. If you are somebody who is using Lamar Jackson, I get it. It's Lamar, but should he be realistically selling for 1 million coins? He's a core elite. Absolutely not. General rule of thumb I've been following, any core elite that's worth over 200,000 coins, just not worth it in my eyes. If you guys have any of those cards, I would instantly sell them off. Any offensive lineman who's selling for over 30,000 coins, also a guaranteed sell. 75 overall offensive linemen will play pretty much the same to 85 overalls. You really won't be able to tell a difference. The only thing that will be hurting is your coin count, so sell them off. When it comes to the early access promo players, I do think Devin Witherspoon will get a little bit cheaper. This is the only card that dropped from this promo that I'm like, yeah, I want to have on my team on Saturday, or I guess Sunday, because we technically have 2 parts of Legends. I'm predicting Darrelle Revis to drop on Saturday. He will most likely be better than Devin Witherspoon, and because that is the case, I kind of expect him to go down in price. Right now, he's going for 225 to like 240, depending on when you are playing. It's not a terrible price, but you can probably buy him for under 200,000 coins come this weekend. So if you can remain a little bit patient, I would pick somebody up like him this weekend. And if you want to try to sell him off, if you can make 250 off him, I would sell him off right now. It's going to be a little bit of a tougher sale. If you want to do it, I would toss it up overnight. Typically, weekday nights are the best time to sell cards to generate the most coins off them. Every time I go to bed, I always go through my item binder and I just toss up all of my whatever binder junk I have to run through the night. I'm also going to overprice it a little bit because people will be looking for these cards. It's just less people will actually be playing, so therefore they're more likely to get bought. Up and over to Twitter so we can take a look at MutLeaks, because they've pretty much told us everything we need to know about this promo. Right here is every single player dropping with the preseason standout promo. We got some pretty big names in there. You guys can expect the running back market. It's really just Saquon Barkley who's going to take a hit. I guess any of the more expensive core elites. Chase Brown is, I would honestly say, the second best running back in this game. I don't really consider rookie premier Travion Henderson just because you can't buy him. He is probably the best option, but any of those core elite running backs, because we have Bijan dropping, they're going to get cheaper. I'd say the same for the safety market. The safety market right now isn't anything too crazy. Would definitely sell off my Jimmy Wards. Brandon Jones is coming. He is on the smaller side of things, but I don't think that should matter too much. He still should be pretty solid. And of course, we have all of the low elites and the champions. I don't know how many of these cards will be coming tomorrow. When it comes to reveals tonight, EA will probably only show us the 2 LTDs. They may show us 2 champions. Occasionally they do that, but if I had to guess, they're just going to show us Bijan Robinson and Brandon Jones. You know what the preseason standout packs are going to look like, which I guess is pretty cool. It looks kind of like that, what was that promo called? It's like the Road to Playoffs promo in Madden Mobile 16. It's giving me the same like color scheme vibe. For those who are new to the channel, anytime I can throw something back to Madden Mobile 16, I'm throwing it back every single time. That's an all-time classic of an all-time classic game for me. Right here, we have some packs that will be coming with the promo. I would assume all of these packs we're looking at right here are tied into some form of a field pass or solo challenges. I don't think we're going to have B&D packs in the store. I mean, hey, maybe I'm wrong, but then right here it says Standouts Field Pass Pack, Standouts Challenge Pack. So it would make some sense for those to be tied directly into both of those 2 ways to get cards in this game. I mean, right here are all of these store packs. I don't know why MutLeaks decides to make their font so unbelievably small, But after reading through this right now, preseason standouts kind of just looks like your everyday normal Madden promo. Things will start getting a little bit interesting next week. We got something called the Collector Series promo. As of right now, we haven't seen any players, but we do know it's going to be a promo where you have to collect a bunch of champions. And once that series is over, you can take one of those players up to a mega champion. That's not what the preseason standout is giving me. It's literally just telling me it's going to be a very standard normal promo. But the bulk of the confusing stuff will be coming next week. For those who are concerned about, not understanding the preseason standout promo, really wouldn't be too concerned in basing it off of these special offers right here. The champions will probably sell for a good bit tomorrow, but they definitely will go down in price. We'll dive into the market once we have all the cards in the game, but just so you guys know, I wouldn't buy them when they go live. They're always going to be overpriced, but then as we go through the week, things are going to get cheaper. Speaking on things getting cheaper, I don't want to forget to mention this. Marshawn Lattimore and Baker Mayfield will be leaving packs tomorrow. If you are somebody who wants to buy Baker Mayfield or Marshawn Lattimore, I mean, I don't know why you would want to. I mean, it's not that they're bad cards. It's just that they've been in packs for one full week. They will go up in price. So if you want them, go out there, buy them right now. I don't know how much more expensive they can get right now. Marshawn Lattimore going for over 500,000 coins is not something I expected to see. Baker Mayfield is one that when he does go out of packs, and if you find that sweet spot to sell before we have any major quarterback releases, he will probably be consistently selling for 650 to 750,000 coins. Obviously, you have to find the sweet spot to sell, but I'm telling you, once he gets out of packs and people stop pulling this card, he definitely will become a little bit cheaper. For those who don't know, all LTDs will be in packs for one full week. It's going to help drive down the prices of the LTDs, which will also help drive down the prices of the champions. Then just like a normal LTD, once they are out of packs, obviously you got to find the sweet spot before we have any new content dropping at that position who are ultimately better than the LTD. They will go up in price, so you should probably sell them off. Marshawn Lattimore, though, and Baker Mayfield, I don't think they're good investment pieces right now. It's more if you have them on your account, I wouldn't sell them right now. I would wait until they're out of packs. They should rise up. Puka Nacua will be leaving packs on Saturday, and then Brian Burns will be leaving packs on Monday, so we have some time before we have to worry about either of those cards. The last thing on MUT Leaks that I want to talk about is going to be the preseason standout welcome item player. It's going to be Quentin Johnson or Deion Jones. The way you guys can prepare for this, if there is either of these players that you know for sure you're going to want for your team, for me, I'm kind of leaning towards Deion Jones just because I do know that Ray Lewis is going to go down in overall. Jones cards also typically have some really good speed, and so knowing all of that, I'm not going to buy a middle linebacker anytime soon. Probably won't be able to max out Deion Jones or Quentin Johnson this week. But just so you know, you have a free 85 overall middle linebacker or wide receiver coming to your account. I wouldn't feel the need to go out there and spend a bunch of coins to go get a new wide receiver, go get a new user middle linebacker. Just so you know, we have one coming. With that said, fellas, is going to be everything we got tonight. If you guys did enjoy today's morning video, drop a like if you guys are new to the channel. We are on the road to 15,000 subscribers, so subscribe if you're new. Check out the videos on your screen right now and have a good one. Peace. I'll catch you boys back here later.